Okay, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Wizards and Warriors by D.W. Bradley. You did miss just a little bit at the end. Again, I went like 30 seconds over, so I'm trying to remedy that now. I got a little stopwatch app for my my phone, and my phone is a little docking station right in front of my computer. I made sure I got one with big text, so I can just look down and see what time it is. So, excellent. That shouldn't happen again. So, what you missed was we just went and sold some things. And that was about it. Oh, and Rashi Bobby just turned in the ring and got some experience. And there was no other quests in the temple, so we'll be done with this town soon when we burned off all the quests in the area. But what we're going to do now is we're going to have Mystara pull the gold. Pull the gold. It's taking so long. Maybe you can only do that in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, 70. Greetings, my friend. I am Randolph. Please have a look around. That was really loud, by the way, that mystical thing. So we're gonna have Mystara join the Wizards Guild. Induct Mystara into the Wizards Guild, 500 gold. The League of Sorcery welcomes you. And roll Ascension. What does she need for Warlock? So she's still gotta bring up her Fortitude at least. So that's about that for her. She could also do some training, which we're not going to do. But quests. I need you to do me a favor. A few months ago, a colleague of mine named Skaban disappeared. I believe he was lost near the old cemetery crypt. If you can find him, return to me with any news of his whereabouts. Do you wish to accept this quest? Yes. So yet another quest in the crypt. Alright, let's get out of here. Exit the magic shop. And I just want to make sure that it went so fast sometimes it's hard to read. Quests. Randolph. A few months ago, a colleague of mine named Skaban disappeared. I believe he was last seen near the old graveyard ruins. Right. Journey to the cemetery crypt to see if you can find him. Alright. Return to me with any news of his whereabouts. So, I think we'll actually, before we go doing the toads, I think we will head out there, and maybe we can get this done pretty quick. I don't actually remember this quest, so we have to look around a little bit. And here we are. So, on the mandolin front, I have a song I'm going to put in here, and I'm going to put it in twice. Once with a drum line in the background, and once without it. I couldn't tell. I just kept trying, listening back and forth, and I couldn't tell whether I liked the drums or not. By drums, I'm really just talking about me banging on the back of my guitar, but I recorded it separately, and I've put it in there. And I've listened to it with it and without it, and I just don't know what I like better. So if you could tell me what you like better with the drums or without the drums in your comments, that'd be great. So this is the graveyard ruins, and I don't see anything. I'm not exactly sure if he's going to be in the crypt or out near it. Well, this is a good spot for the music, so I'll be quiet for a second. Let's look outside a little longer. He said he was near the graveyard crypt, I think.
lot of them rat pies, doesn't he?
Yes?
Whatever you're talking about, I don't know.
Rat pie.
Oh, wait! It's kind of stinky, but there ain't none better.
Yeah. What about the stout?
I'm a stout, can't you see? My name's Bill Bump. I come from the old stout mine far up in the north. I used to be a caretaker over at the cemetery, but I retired a ways back.
Uh-huh.
Yep, my brother, good old Ruthven. I ought to go see him soon.
What's the stout mine you'd speak of?
You don't know nothing, do you? The stout mine is many days north of here. It's full of gold and gems. But it just weren't the same since old Brynbath killed himself. That's why me and my brother headed out and came here.
Brynbath? Who's that?
Now that's a story worth telling. Brynbath used to be the stout king. He ruled over all the stout mines in the north. But he started going crazy.
Ew.
He kept screaming about seeing things and having bad dreams. He got real sick. His eyes turned yellow and his tongue black. So he just couldn't take it no more. Then he jumped into some fiery stone and burnt himself up. That's when me and me brother decided it was time for new careers. So we headed out and came here to care for the cemetery. I retired a ways back, and I hear Freyades is running the stout mines now.
Who's this Freyades?
Freyades is the new king of the Stout People. He's running the stout mines up in the Northlands. Last I heard, he was going crazy too, just like old Brynbath. There's something funny going on up there, I tell you. Don't know what it is, but it's awful funny. Unusual, not ha-ha.
Yes, I understood that. So any more about the Stout King?
Now that's a story
you already said
worth
that.
telling. Brynbath used to be the Stout
All right.
King. He ruled
Stout
over
mines.
all the stout mines in the north. But he started going crazy. He kept screaming about seeing
All right.
and having bad dreams. He got real.
We heard all about that. Sorry, pal. Keep talking. Alright. So, I'm not seeing this wizard dude. So, I'm thinking maybe we need to go in the crypt. Let's see. Which is actually this way. So, the Stout Mine, it sounds like something we definitely need to investigate. Make sure I understand this properly. Quest. Oh, wrong person. Quest, this guy. Last seen near the old graveyard ruins. Alright. Journey to the crypt to see if we can find him. Okay, let's see if he's in here somewhere. Nope. So, we're not going to go too deep in because I actually want to make sure there's the further in you go in this, the harder it gets. I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. So I kind of wanted to go adventuring a little bit before we go back and come down this place and finish that off. But I'm not seeing this dude. I was hoping it might have been a little easier. So we're just gonna go down here and zip around and then see what happens. And look around real quick. And because it's a quest thing, even though we've been through here a bunch of times, it'll just reappear. Okay. One thing. Well, this is this.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
again.
you and your
You haven't
rats.
seen any rats, have you?
Alright.
I
And here. No sign of him. So if he's here, he must be deep within the crypt. So we're gonna leave and go check out the Stout People first, then come back to solve this quest. Alright. Click on this. And we're gonna save it real quick because of the glitch right here. Save, alright, yes. Avoid the glitch, okay. Alright, let's see if we can do it without dying. Beauty. Okay. Click the button again, get the hell out of the way. Alright. And then wait for this thing to come back up. So, one of the times before I was talking about horror games, and one of my favorite being System Shock, and that I also like Bioshock. And one thing I wanted to add is, I said I like System Shock better, which is true. Part of that's nostalgia, because System Shock was before there, and Bioshock feels very derivative of System Shock. And also, one of my friends worked at that company, so that too. But one of the things I do love about Bioshock is I had just, as it wasn't a plan or anything, it just sort of happened this way. I had just read Atlas Shrugged and what was it? Fountainhead, I think, by Ayn Rand, just a few months before I picked up Bioshock. So when I started playing Bioshock, I immediately knew that that this was, this game was all about that, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it because I enjoy the Ayn Rand books. I don't believe in her philosophy so much, but I really enjoyed the books, and I really enjoyed the way the game captured that feeling, especially when you go in the biosphere, and that first movie plays. That just blew me away, because that really captured it with the old, the sweat of your brow. Just amazing. So, really love that. Anyway, it looks like my time's running out. The stopwatch is working pretty good. So, I'm going to end it here, and when we come back, we'll go back to town, head out, and check out the Toad Village.